to deliver invoice automatically. Whenever the transaction has happened, the invoice should be delivered automatically within 2 seconds. But we have not progressed enough to understand that particular automation now. What we will try to understand is, if we have any email to which we have to manually deploy to a data extension, a commercial email, because commercial emails are sent manually, they are not triggered emails which are delivered automatically within fraction of seconds to facilitate a transaction. So to commercial emails, you will be getting requirements to send the email to a data extension or group of data extensions manually. So think this email as your commercial email, which you have to deliver to a data extension manually. We have already understood what are the preview and test inside an email. We can write AMP script and we can preview it with a data extension. The data extension will be the data extension to which you are going to send communication. The same sendable data extension you have to preview. You have to select this folder. Then you have to select the data extension here. You have to find your data extension. Only sendable data extensions will be available here. You can preview any record from a data extension to check how the email is actually looking for that customer. How the email is actually looking for that customer. Then we also understood how to send a test email to yourself. This envelope option here, you can see an email option would allow you to enter up to 5 email addresses which you want to send as a test email. Before going live with that email to mass number of audience, thousands, millions of people, you have to make sure that the dynamic content is rendering properly or not. Like what all data you wanted to retrieve and display, is it correct or not? Also, you have to make sure that the email looks perfectly fine when it is delivered inside your inbox. So you type your email address manually and then you click on send button and click on confirm send. And the system will send you a test email. Test send successfully. This is a general process you follow before you go and manually deploy email to a set of audience. Now, once you have received the test send and you see that, okay, my content is fine, your management has asked to deploy a commercial email to a set of people in a data extension, you can click on this option and you can click on send button inside an email top right corner. This is a send flow window which is open for you to manually initiate an email. The process is called as user initiated send. People will ask you, what are the types of email sends in Marketing Cloud? User initiated send, which you are doing now, which you try to deliver an email manually. The other type of send is triggered sends, which are the transactional communications, which are delivered instantly, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, maximum transaction time. You have to deliver and a communication. So sending triggered sends have a different concept and method. Sending emails manually has a different concept and method. Currently, we are looking for user initiated sends, the first category of email sends. Here we have to select the audience and all the configurations. Like the first configuration is your sender profile and delivery profile, or you can say send classification, which we built. While studying CAN-SPAM law, we understood what is send classification and what it contains: sender profile, delivery profile. We already created sender profile, which contains from name, from email. We have already configured delivery profile, which contains IP address, header and footer. We discussed about IP address, shared IP and private IP. So the same configurations you have to select here. If you have created a send classification, you can go and select that send classification. B36 send classification we created, inside which sender profile was B36 and delivery profile was this. Once you have defined this setting, you have to click on next option. And here you can select the audience, whether you want to send an email to a list which you have created initially, or you want to deliver it to a data extension. You have to select the same data extension which you have previewed and make sure that all the values are correctly previewed. Otherwise, email will not be sent. It will throw error. Here you have to select the data extension to which you are going to send email. Once you selected the folder, you have this data extension which contains 10 people. You have to notice here that this data extension contains 10 people. Once we drag and drop here to the targeted and click on select, our data extension is targeted. How many people targeted? 10 people targeted. Now we have to click on next, keep all the settings as it is, go to last window, review every setting, like what is the target data extension? Have you selected correct data extension or not? What is the from name, subject? What is the content? All these things you just go through. Once you are satisfied with the configuration you have done, you click this checkbox and click on send button. You have initiated a user initiated send, which gets sent when you click on send button. Now that email is sent, how we will understand the behaviors which it will drive. Whenever you are sending an email using Marketing Cloud, it attracts customer behaviors. Like it will automatically detect how many people opened an email. It will automatically detect how many people have clicked a link inside an email. It will automatically detect a various types of key performance indicators which your management might want from you post an email sent to check how the email sent performed. Because you are not sending email just to promote something. You have a goal given. Via this email, you have to achieve 20% of people's interest. At least 20% of people should click on the link and check out the product. There is a strategy for which you have delivered this email. So once an email is delivered, you have to check out key performance indicators, KPIs, which will let you know if email performed well or not. What are those KPIs and where you can find those key performance indicators? You have to go to trackings option on the top and click on sends. Here you will see job IDs. What are job IDs? For every email sent from Marketing Cloud, it creates a job ID. We just created a send and clicked on send button. The process has created a job ID here. This job ID has a name which is same as the email name. You see that the status of this job is complete. Emails are sent. When you open this job ID, clicking on the name of this job ID, you will get detailed tracking of this email. And it will contain all the key performance indicators which are very important for your interviews as well as for you as a consultant. What are the key performance indicators of an email send? The key performance indicators of email sends are opens. That means how many people opened your email. You cannot be blind about your email sends. You have to measure the performance. Is your subject line eye-catching enough to attract more and more people to open your email? That will truly reflect if you see the open counts. Out of 100 people, only 2 people opened email. That means you not at all have made the successful campaign. Then if people have opened the email, how many people have tried to click any link? You might have given some product details and a link to your website. Your management wants to check how many interests you drove from the email to the website, new product features. So you see the click KPI as your performance indicator. How many people forwarded your email to their friends? People refer as well via email. If I got something good, I want to refer it to my friend. I will forward it to my friend. So how many people have forwarded? If you have conversion, that means you are selling something via email. Your email drove a purchase. Then how many conversions happened? All these details. If you have any survey inside an email, how many people have filled survey and how many people have unsubscribed who didn't like to receive any future communications from you. So all these are the key important indicators which will be asked in your interviews and with the help of which we have to measure the email performance. Open, clicks, forwards, conversions, surveys, and unsubscribes. Now you will see total bounces as well, the another key performance indicator. How many people got hard bounce? How many people got soft bounce? Open rate. What is the average open rate of your email sent? Click-through rate, click rate, delivered, undelivered. Each and every KPIs which will help you drive the performance of your email sends are listed here. Every email send creates a job ID, and in that job ID, you will find all the key performance indicators. Now we sent emails to a data extension which contained how much population? 10 people. We categorically focused on that thing more while we were sending the email. We sent email to 10 people. And here you see total sent equal to 1. Only one person received email, though there were 10 people inside the data extension. This is also a key performance indicator. You were targeting something and it gets targeted something else. Why only 1% of people are targeted? 10% of people are targeted only. Why 90% people skip? This we will try to understand. Now, if I have received an email, I might perform. This is the email which I received. This is the email which I received. I might not like the content of this email. I might go and click on unsubscribe. Now this behavior will get captured here as an unsubscribe behavior. We have to notice few things here. First thing we have to notice is why only one email was sent. Second thing we have to notice is, as I have opened the email and I have clicked the unsubscribe button, has it really registered inside the job ID or not? And third thing we have to understand is what happens when somebody is unsubscribed. All the commercial emails will have unsubscribe button as per CAN-SPAM law. Unsubscribe is a subscriber's right. So if some subscribers wants to unsubscribe, they can click on unsubscribe. What happens when they unsubscribe? That is the third thing we have to notice here. The first thing is why only one sent. The second thing is I have made certain interactions on the job, on the email. Those interactions should be listed here. And third thing is I unsubscribe. What is the next process happens when you unsubscribe somebody? So first thing, let's try to refresh this job ID again. Let's go back and try to open this job ID again. So engagements take some time to reflect inside a job ID. So I clicked and I unsubscribed. You see somebody has unsubscribed and you see unsubscribe here is 1. That means the email has captured my unsubscribe behavior. I have also opened that email. This will also flow in some time. It takes time to update here inside the job ID. Generally, you have to wait for 72 to 48 to 72 hours to get the correct tracking inside the job ID. But you see that somebody unsubscribed and one is listed here. If you click on one, you will see that which subscriber has unsubscribed. If you click one, you will see that which subscriber has unsubscribed. So you see that there is a subscriber called B36DE Subkey01 who has unsubscribed. This is the same subscriber who has received the email. This subscriber has unsubscribed. Now, once he has unsubscribed, we know that all subscriber is a place where all the subscribers are maintained. All subscriber is a place where all the subscribers are maintained. All the subscriber properties are maintained. Subscriber status is a subscriber property. In subscriber status, we have different types of statuses like active, held, unsubscribe or undeliverable, bounce. So if somebody unsubscribes or if something gets bounced or whatever happens with the email communication, that gets registered back to all subscribers. So we went to all subscribers again to search the status of the subscriber which just unsubscribed. We will click this drop down, select the subscriber key, put that subscriber key who has unsubscribed here. Put that subscriber key who has unsubscribed here and click on find now. This subscriber was active, received email, he hit unsubscribe button, and once he has unsubscribed, you see that his status has changed to unsubscribed and is defined into red color. So his status has changed to unsubscribe and is defined into red color. Now, this subscriber will not be a part of any future email sends. System will automatically stop sending emails to this subscriber. You can create any data extension and upload his record to any data extension and try to send the email. If the same subscriber key is receiving the email, if system finds, it will block because the subscriber has unsubscribed and it is registered to all subscribers. So guys, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Because system is automatically registering unsubscribe and is making sure that it do not send any future email to this person as per the GDPR law. He has unsubscribed, we should not send him. So system is taking that burden on its head and will automatically block any future email sends. So is it a good thing or bad thing? It is good that it is automatically blocked for future sends. But what is the bad thing about this behavior is you might work for a company which has multiple brands. You see, suppose you have Nestle, very popular brand. For Nestle, you have Maggi as a sub-brand. They will never promote Nestle Maggi. They will only promote Maggi. But the company is Nestle. Then you have KitKat, that the parent company is Nestle. They would not promote Nestle's KitKat. They would only promote by KitKat. So there can be a company which has multiple product lines. There can be a company which has multiple product lines. Or you can think other way. In India, we have Tata Group. Under Tata Group, we have multiple brands. We have Tata Motors. Then we have Tanishq. Then we have Fast Track and n number of brands. So now I am receiving separate type of email for Tanishq communications. I am receiving separate types of email for Tata Motors communication. I am receiving separate kind of email for Fast Track's communication. Product line product lines are different. Everything is different. So now one day I received Tanishq. Actually, I'm not buying jewelry that often. What I will feel is every day I'm finding these emails getting piled up, and these emails are not relevant to me. I will go and unsubscribe. So once I unsubscribed Tanishq, what happened? It went to all subscribers and the status changed. Now I am very much fond of receiving communications related to cars, and I was planning to buy a car in next 3 months, and I was eagerly waiting for a new launch from Tata Motors, something related to EV. But as I have unsubscribed Tanishq, what made is I am not also receiving Tata Motors email. So here, if companies are multinational having multiple product lines, it is very dangerous to make him unsubscribe from the all subscribers, because they cannot promote any products to any other products to him, and any future products which may try to come in future, that also they cannot promote, because marketing cloud architecture won't allow them to promote if somebody has unsubscribed. They have acquired your personal data, spending money. They haven't stole your data. They spent money on ads. You might have submitted your data there. You might went to a mall there. You could have found a salesperson. You could have submitted your data there. So they are spending money to collect your data, and they cannot let you go easily. No matter one brand you are not interested into, but other brands you may like. But this kind of architecture which we are seeing now, where all subscriber is handing the unsubscribes, is pretty dangerous for big companies having multiple brands. So this is something we will try to overcome. That is the fourth thing you have to notice. The first thing we have to notice was why the email sent to only one customer. The second thing we had to notice is we performed some engagement. We opened the email and open behavior got registered. We unsubscribed the email. The unsubscribe behavior got registered. So second thing we have already clarified, which we wanted to notice. Third thing is what happens after unsubscribe. After unsubscribe, we have to see the register status in all subscribers, and we will see that system has automatically unsubscribed. Then we discussed challenges around those unsubscribed from all subscribers, and we discovered that it might become dangerous architecture for a multi-brand company. So we will now try to find a solution how to avoid that kind of situation as well. So guys, to get all these answers, we have to again go back to the way we sent email from Marketing Cloud. We went to content. We went to content. We went to our folder. We clicked on our email. We clicked on send button. Once we clicked on send button, all these things we are already familiar. You have to select your delivery profile, sender profile, send classification. Then next, you have to select your data extension. And once you have selected a data extension, you have to drag and drop and click on select. So here again, you will see that 10 people are selected. But last time also we had seen that 10 people were selected. Email only delivered to one person, where 9 people went. 9 people were skipped due to this setting. Very important setting for your interview and the certification exam. Deduplicate subscribers. We have a data extension in which we have different subscriber keys, but we have same email address of mine. So if you have this setting auto selected, what it will do is it will not send duplicate emails to an email address. Though subscribers were different because subscriber keys are different. We are uniquely identifying a subscriber using subscriber key. Though those subscriber keys are different, subscribers are different, were having common email address. So this setting is checked by default, which avoided me receiving 10 emails. It restricted those to only one email. This setting is called as deduplicate by subscribers and will be definitely asked in your certification exam. And if any interviewer wants to understand your implementation knowledge, then he may ask this question as well. The question would be how you would avoid sending duplicate emails to a subscriber. There you have to tell that you have a dedupe by subscriber checkbox on the send flow, which would automatically avoid sending emails to a duplicate email address. You can check that checkbox to avoid sending duplicate emails. Otherwise, keep it unchecked. So now we have unchecked it. What will happen? Only means 10 out of 10 emails would be sent. But out of those 10 subscriber keys, we have unsubscribed one subscriber. So how many emails would be delivered now? 9 emails would be delivered now. One person is already unsubscribed from the all subscriber. So system won't send him that email. Remaining 9 subscribers will receive email. So this is what we have to see why only one email went. Now we will discuss something related to unsubscribe. We lost one subscriber. Only 9 emails can be delivered now. That thing we want to avoid. If this is a different communication than the initial one which he unsubscribed, then this communication should not be impacted. But what we feel here is only 10 people we had, out of which one went, 9 people can be delivered email. But these 9 people, I want to make sure that if they unsubscribe, then they will be unsubscribed to this type of communication only. Other type of communications which I may send in future, he should receive that. Only this particular communication. Suppose we are sending communications for Tanishq invoices. So we have to make sure if somebody unsubscribed, he should be unsubscribed from Tanishq communication only. He should not be unsubscribed from Tata Motors or Fast Track or any other thing. So the solution lies here only. Once you drag and drop the target data extension, this pop-up window comes. Once this pop-up window comes, you see that all subscribers is automatically selected. That means once you drag and drop an data extension, whosoever unsubscribes the email would get unsubscribed from all subscribers as a default setting. And this setting we found out to be dangerous. Instead, we have other options called publication lists. Publication lists are the lists which handles opt-outs, which gives you choice to create your own publications and opt-out procedures. So if Tata Motors wants to have separate opt-outs for Tanishq, Tata Motors and Fast Track, then they cannot go for all subscriber setting. They have to create 3 different publication lists and they have to manage opt-outs in those publication lists only. How to create a publication list? You again go to subscribers drop down and you have publication lists option. Once you click on publication list, here you can click on create option and create publication lists. So suppose we don't want to have opt-out in all subscribers. Rather, I have 3 brands, which is B36 Motors and the other is B36 Jewelers and the other is B36 Jewelers. And the other one is B36 Sports. So 3 publication lists we have created. What we have done, we have created 3 publication lists. Because we don't want to take unsubscribe from all subscribers, we want to take unsubscribe at the brand level, not the account level. All subscriber is the account level, highest level. You do not want to permanently stop sending somebody an email and close your relation. You want to give him choice. Okay, you don't like this brand, get lost from this brand. You may receive the other brand communications. So you create a publication list, which we have already created. And you see that these are the publication lists which we have already created. B36 Jewelers, Motors and Sports. Now, if you feel that you are sending an email which represents your jewelry brand and you want somebody to unsubscribe only from jewelry brand, its status should not be impacted in all subscribers. There will be a next opportunity to send him another brand communication in future. Then you select the appropriate publication list for your brand and click on select option. Earlier, we were not doing this. As we were not doing this, we had to lose a subscriber from all subscribers. Now we created publication list and we have assigned brand specific publication list. Emails will be sent to 10 people, but once person already unsubscribed, he will never receive email. Emails will be sent to 9 people, but the unsubscribed behavior of those 9 people will be not captured in all subscribers, will be captured at publication list level. That means B36 Jeweler publication list will have unsubscribed status of that particular subscriber. We have unchecked this deduplicate by subscriber. That means 9 emails will be sent instead of one already unsubscribed. Once we click on next option, we select this checkbox, click on send. The emails are again sent out and the process has created a job ID as well. The job ID can be found inside tracking sends option. Inside tracking sends option, a job ID is created. And you see this email we just scheduled is in process to send the emails. We can refresh it. So you see that the email sent is complete and 9 people sent. 10 people were there in data extension, 1 unsubscribed earlier. It is automatically skipped. And total emails are sent to 9 people. That means I would have received 9 emails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And last one was earlier. So now guys, you see that 9 emails I got. 1 email I clicked. Now this is the subscriber key. Suppose he don't want to receive any future email. This subscriber key, sub key 07, clicked on unsubscribe button. Once it clicked on unsubscribe button, this subscriber key unsubscribed. Now what is the behavior? As somebody unsubscribed, last time his status was reflected unsubscribe in all subscribers. Now for this subscriber key who has just recently unsubscribed, we will cross check its status in all subscribers. We will click on search option, copy the subscriber key who just unsubscribed, select this subscriber key drop down, paste it and click on find now option. Once I click on find now option, last time the same process we did, but we unfortunately found the subscriber unsubscribed. But this time we see that the subscriber is still green despite he has unsubscribed. What magic happened is this time we didn't allow system to get unsubscribed from all subscribers. We managed to get unsubscribed inside a publication list. We managed to get unsubscribed inside a publication list. What was that publication list? B36 Jewelers was the publication list. Select this checkbox and click on subscribers option on the top. You will see that all those 9 subscribers which were sent email are available in this publication list as that publication subscribers. And somebody here who unsubscribed, his status is reflected as unsubscribed here inside this publication list. So now, tomorrow, if you are not sending jewelers communications, you are sending any other communication, he is still active in all subscribers, he will receive that email. But day after tomorrow, you again want to send jewelry communications and he is unsubscribed in jewelry, he will not receive the email. Provided every time you select the correct publication list. So guys, why one email was sent due to dedupe by subscribers checkbox? And why getting somebody unsubscribed from all subscribers is dangerous? We have discussed it just now that you cannot have unsubscribed all the time in all subscribers because it is the highest place the system will avoid sending any future email, which it did in our case. We had 10 people, 1 unsubscribed, 9 people only received an email. But how to make sure that those 9 people, if they unsubscribe, should not be receiving that brand email which he has unsubscribed, but should be receiving all other emails. So we have implemented the use case of publication list. So guys, now we have understood 3 different kinds of lists in Marketing Cloud. We have understood publication list. Firstly, we have seen normal subscriber list. Then we saw what is all subscribers list. Now we have seen publication list. Publication list control which emails your subscriber received. Publication list allows subscribers to control what type of communications they receive, such as opting out of future sends from a particular list. If no publication list is selected, the all subscriber list is the default publication list. You have to advise, being a Marketing Cloud consultant, to have a diverse publication management portfolio rather than having single pointed all subscriber management portfolio. And the last list we have in Email Studio is suppression list. So guys, you have managed to send emails to 9 people. And out of those 9 people, somebody unsubscribed as well. But guys, suppose this subscriber called your company and strictly communicated to not send any future emails to him. He has not unsubscribed. He has verbally communicated his requirements over phone. And you have to respect that. You cannot play with the architecture of Marketing Cloud. You cannot go and manually unsubscribe him. That is not a preferred practice. You should not change the system data. System data reflects truth. So you don't have an option to make him manually unsubscribe, but your management has a strict communication that you have to suppress that email from future sends anyhow. In that case, you can create a suppression list. Under subscribers drop down, we have suppression list option. If you can't make this subscriber unsubscribed, you cannot remove him from a data extension which contains millions of subscribers. Then the last option is left is to create a suppression list and import that subscriber there. So B36 suppression list is the list which I have created. In this list, I want to import a subscriber whom I don't want to send any communication. To import a subscriber, you know very well, you have to get a CSV file and you have to create that data there while importing. Subscriber key and email address. Suppose the subscriber key which complained to not send any future email was this subscriber B3604. So we will create his details. We'll click on save as. CSV file. As we have saved this data, we can go and import it inside the suppression list which we have created. B36 suppression list, click on import option. Once you click on import option, click on next option. Once you click on next option, click I agree and click on next. Browse the file which you want to import. Click open. Next. Map subscriber key to subscriber key. Email address to email address. Once you map, you click on next and begin the import process. So the subscriber is imported to this suppression list. Next time you are going to send an email, like you have selected the publication list, you also have to select the suppression list. So this data is getting imported. Meanwhile, we will again try to configure an email send. We will click on send option. We will select send classification, then click on next option. Select the data extension. We drag and drop this data extension. Suppose we are again sending jewelry communications. Suppose we are again sending jewelry communications. So we will select the jewelry publication list which we have built. We will select the jewelry publication list which we have built, jewelers profile public. So now one person earlier unsubscribed from all subscribers, and we have last time selected this publication list. One person also unsubscribed from this publication list. So now 8 emails will be sent. 8 emails will be sent because again we are trying to utilize the same publication list. Inside this publication list, one subscriber is unsubscribed. And then guys, here you have excluded and suppressed. Those 8 people, out of those 8 people who are supposed to get email, one people complained. One person complained. His data we have kept inside the suppression list. His data we have kept inside the suppression list. So B36 suppression list we will drag and drop. Uncheck this dedupe by checkbox. So now how much email will be sent? 10 are the actual people, one unsubscribed from all subscribers, then one unsubscribed from this publication list, and one has been suppressed. So total 10 emails. Out of 10 emails, 7 emails would be delivered. And the reason is one person got suppressed, 2 are unsubscribed. So as email is sent, we can go to tracking option to check the job ID. How many people are sent emails? This is scheduled currently. Let us refresh it. So guys, 7 people were sent emails. 7 people were sent email, 2 unsubscribed, 1 got suppressed. You see B36 suppression, 1 excluded. So what are the KPIs? Excluded, total sent, click, open, bounce, forward, hard bounce, soft bounce, open rate, click rate. All these are the KPIs of an email sent.